Hi, my name is Kirk Curole. I'm a proud owner of a 427 Hurricane Roadster. Well, it started in probably July of 1976. Hot Rod Magazine had featured a Shelby Cobra from a certain manufacturer, and I fell in love with the car. It was blue with white stripes, and unfortunately at that time I didn't realize it had a big block Chevy motor in it, and it was a 9-second drag car, a street drag car, which was amazing to me. So since then I always had the love for a Shelby Cobra, and I found out that a friend of mine in the area had a Shelby Cobra replica, and I was about ready to buy this certain manufacturer, and he says, before you do that, he says, check out Hurricane Motorsports. He said it's a new company to his knowledge, and he says it's a complete kit. There's no donor car, there's no parts that I'm gonna have to sand or paint or rebuild or clean up. It's basically like a large model. You build it up, tell them what engine and transmission combination you want. So I got on the Hurricane Motorsports website, started looking around and looked at the list of all the parts available and how complete the kit was. And being a car guy since I was 12 years old, and at that time it was about 35 years I'd been working on cars, I said, you know, I can do this. So after convincing my wife, talking her head off for years and years and years, she says, just go ahead and get the car. So we sold a few muscle cars to get the down payment, and I got my build manual in summer of 2007, I'm sorry. And I studied that manual all weekend long, and I looked at it and I said, this is my dream has finally come true. From 12 years old to 46 years old at the time, I'm finally going to have my Shelby Cobra, and I was like getting choked up about it. So we ended up getting the car Thanksgiving weekend of 2007. Me and a couple of my buddies put the car together with just basic hand tools. It was that easy. 200 hours later, a lot of beer and a lot of fried chicken and late nights in my shop, it came true. And you know, being that I worked with cars, you know, being a body man, I did all my own body work. I did my own paint job. It's not the most perfect car that's out there. You know, there's Shelbys everywhere, but it's my Shelby. I love it to death. And right now it's 9 years. It's the greatest kit that I've ever come across. It's one of the best cars. It is the best car I've ever had. I've never kept a vehicle for that long. The Hurricane Motorsports Roadster is, it's a dynamo. I mean, it's an easy kit to put together. The guys at Hurricane have done their homework through different revisions from when the car first came out to what it is now. It's even better and sexier than ever. It's a monster. Everywhere I go, when I pull into a gas station, I can't leave within 20 minutes. Someone always has a question about what kind of car is this. I tell them, well, it's a 66 Shelby Cobra replica. I'd just like to see more people get the enjoyment that I've gotten out of this car, especially if you've had the love for it as long as I've had. You know, so a dream of a 12-year-old kid thinking that, you know, he's going to be able to afford a car like this is almost unreal. Of course, I'm happy. My wife's happy. My kids love it. They love going out and getting ice cream in it and or burgers, cruising with my son. We have great weekends, and Hurricane is you know, has been a part of my life. They're a great family. We come to the Cobra Club meet every year in Texas in San Marcos. We meet with the Hurricane guys. It's a good family, and their website and their forum is very helpful. So when you're building the car, you don't actually have two of your friends building it with you. You have another 100 guys that have built that car and have stumbled through a few things here and there, or have questions of how they, you know, want to configure something or set the brakes, or electrical wiring issues maybe that may come about. You have a resource of 100 other people and 100 other brothers, I could say, that are going to help you out along with the support team at Hurricane. So if you're ever looking in the market to get a car, and if you want to build it and call it your own and have the pride to say, hey, I built this whole car from the ground up, I highly suggest checking out Hurricane. You won't be disappointed.